Cajun Chicken Alfredo is a creamy pasta dish packed with bold and rich flavors. Instead of heavy cream, I combine some whole milk with some half and half, add some Cajun seasoning to jazz it up, and then I serve it with some fettuccine noodles and some sliced chicken, and you have yourself an irresistible meal. First things first, I'm gonna get started on our chicken. Here I have 1.5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast. And I'm gonna show you guys what I always do with my chicken breast so that it cooks up a lot quicker and evenly. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take a sharp knife and then I'm gonna slice the chicken in half horizontally. I'm also gonna trim this little tiny piece of fat here. And see here, I have 2 slices of chicken. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing with the second one. So this just really helps for the chicken to cook evenly and quicker rather than like taking a long time and then risking it burning on one side. So this is what I always do. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of parchment paper. You can also use plastic wrap, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pound them evenly. All right, so I think that's just about good enough. So pounding the chicken, like I mentioned, it's gonna thin it out so that it cooks up a lot quicker and evenly. See? All right, so we are ready to season up our chicken. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some salt and just go ahead and sprinkle it all over the chicken. And then I'm gonna take some smoked paprika. You can use regular paprika, but I really like the flavor of the smoked paprika. And it gives it a nice red, pretty color. All right, next up is the Cajun seasoning. So this is the brand I love to use. This is Cajun's Choice Creole Seasoning. And I don't know, this is the brand I always work with. I like this one. You could use whatever brand that you like. You could also use Tony's. So I'm gonna go ahead and just season the other side as well. Salt, smoked paprika, and then more of the Cajun seasoning. And this does contain salt. Okay, our chicken is now ready. Let me go ahead and grab the rest of the ingredients that we're gonna be needing for the recipe. I am serving this pasta up with chicken, but I forgot to mention that you can also serve it with shrimp if you love seafood. It goes really well with shrimp as well. You could serve it with sausages. But yes, the protein I am using today is chicken, but you can use whatever protein that floats your boat. And you could also honestly enjoy these noodles on its own. It's so delicious. Okay, so for the Fettuccine Alfredo, we are going to be needing a tablespoon of butter here. I have some minced garlic cloves. I have 5 garlic cloves here. We love garlic. I have some milk. So typically Alfredo sauce is made with heavy cream, but I tested it out with whole milk and some cream cheese, and it just came out like the perfect amount of creaminess. It was delicious. I just love the consistency. So that's just kind of how I like to make it now. So I am using 4 cups of whole milk and a full bar, 8-ounce bar of cream cheese. And then I have some pasta that I already went ahead and boiled. I cooked it according to the package instructions. So this is fettuccine pasta. And then we are gonna be needing more of the Cajun seasoning. And then I also have some Parmesan cheese, about 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. We'll add that at the end. Okay, we are ready to get cooking. Let's head over to the stove. I've got my pan heated over medium-high heat. I'm going to add in some oil. And now I'm going to sear the chicken. So because I did pound them nice and thin, these will take about 4 minutes per side, 3 to 4 minutes per side. All right, so it's been 4 minutes. Let's go ahead and flip these guys over. So I'm gonna let them cook for another 3 to 4 minutes. All right, so these guys are pretty much done cooking. I'm gonna go ahead and remove and set them aside. And then I'll go ahead and slice them into slices. All right, so now we're gonna get going on our pasta sauce. Over medium heat, I'm going to melt 1 tablespoon of butter, and then I'm going in with the minced garlic, and we'll cook the garlic down for about 30 seconds or so. I can really smell that garlic. So now I'm going to add 4 cups of whole milk. Whole milk is the way to go. That's the only milk I buy. I don't buy 1%, 2%. We just love whole milk. And I do hear that it is better just to go with the whole milk rather than the lower fat milks. And then we're going to add the cream cheese. So for the cream cheese here, this is what I like to do. I like to cut it into smaller cubes just so that it melts a lot quicker. And go ahead and place those cubes into the pan. And like I mentioned, I did test this out using whole milk and cream cheese, and I just loved the consistency. So I've turned the heat up because I want everything to come to a full-on boil. So now that it has come to a full-on boil, I'm gonna lower back the heat to medium-low, and I'm going to continue to let this simmer until the cheese has completely melted. So this will take about 4 to 5 minutes. All right, so our cream cheese is nice and melted. I'm going to add more of this Cajun seasoning. This does have a kick to it. So you want to start out with 1 tablespoon, but just test it out, see how much you like. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon. Go ahead and stir that in. Okay, so I have to admit there is some curdling action going on, and that's because I got impatient and I increased the temperature to medium high so that the cream cheese would melt, but I realized you're not supposed to do that because the cheese will curdle if it's in a higher temperature while you're trying to get it to melt down. And so don't do what I did. Make sure when you melt the cheese, keep it on medium low. Okay, what a bummer. Anyways, the show must go on. So now I'll turn off the heat and I'll add 1/2 cup of shredded Parmesan. Go ahead and stir that in. See how the Parmesan is just not curdling in there because I did turn off the heat. It's just blending into the sauce. I don't know if you guys could see it. All right, so now we are gonna go in with the fettuccine noodles. Cooked fettuccine noodles. Okay, so I quickly looked up how to fix curdled cheese, and it says that you could add a splash of cold milk or a splash of lemon juice, but I should have done that before I added the pasta and quickly whisked it, but I did it after and it's already looking a lot better. So save yourself the time, guys. Learn from my mistake and do not whisk in the cream cheese when your heat is on high. Make sure to keep it on medium. See, it is actually looking better. Thank goodness. We all learned something today. All right, so I'm gonna give it a quick taste. It's very mild. I like a little bit more flavor from the Cajun. It has a kick, but we like the kick. I'm gonna add another teaspoon, and I'm also going to add some salt. Oh my goodness, thank God for Google, you guys. It saved me right now. See, the sauce is looking a lot better. You don't see that curdled milk clumps. All right, let's give it another taste. Perfect, guys. I'm gonna add the chicken on top and then we are ready to serve this up. Okay, so I've learned that every cooking experience can be quite different. I've cooked this recipe a few times and normally the cheese will melt within 5 minutes, but when I saw that it wasn't melting at this time, I did up the heat and that's where I made the mistake and the cheese curdled. I try to make my recipes as duplicatable as possible. I'm kind of glad that maybe I did make this mistake so that you guys can learn from this, and I want to be the one making the mistakes, not you guys. So like I said, if it doesn't melt within 5 minutes, just continue to cook it over medium-low heat until it's completely melted. And in the event that it does accidentally curdle, like I mentioned, add a splash of cold milk or a squeeze of lemon juice. In this case, I did add a splash of cold milk because I already had milk, but it worked just fine. So we all learned something today, like I mentioned earlier. Okay, our noodles are perfectly creamy. So now, like as you can see, it is nice and smooth here. And I'm gonna give it a taste. So I'm gonna grab some noodles. I'm gonna grab some chicken. Bear with me, this is a huge bite, you guys. I may have sauce all over my mouth at the end. It's creamy. Let me go ahead and check my lips here for you guys. Oh, see? I have no one telling me if I have stuff on my face. Anyways, it's creamy. The chicken is perfectly cooked through. It has a little kick, but it really isn't overly spicy at all. If you want it more spicy, you could add more of the Cajun seasoning, or you can add like a few dashes of cayenne pepper to taste. But yes, it is perfect. Has mild flavor, and the flavor is delicious. It's creamy, has a kick, and so comforting. I know my husband is really gonna enjoy this. He loves chicken Alfredo. He loves any kind of Cajun flavors. So this is the best of both worlds, and I know he's gonna love this. Anyways, thank you for spending time with me in my kitchen. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys make this recipe. Go ahead and click on that like and subscribe button. That will definitely help me out. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.